It feels like it's absolutely flown by, but what we're going to do tonight is appreciate and reminisce about all of our favourite moments from this season. Joining me this evening, I've got Emma and Gary. How are you both? Doing well?
Very well, thanks. How are you?
Good, yeah, good, thank you. And of course, the best thing, because yes, we're recapping the game at the weekend, but we've got our world famous end of season quiz. So all things Aston Villa. So keep tuned. But not only do we have a quiz, we're handing out our podcast awards this evening as well, and a couple of them have actually received the same amount of votes. So we are going to be giving our final ruling this evening as well, and then we'll talk a bit about the World Sevens because that's coming up next week as well before our summer officially ends. But yes, good. So let's get to it, shall we? So the game at the weekend, final game, match day 22. Our fans found themselves travelling down to the lovely Bromley to face London City Lionesses. Now, people might have seen on social media as well, it's become a lovely little tradition within the fan club and for fans in general to dress up on the last away day of the season. And Gary, there were some corkers, weren't there? Because you yourself were dressed up. You went on the bus. Can you give us a couple of your favourite fancy dress moments?
Really like the Swedish chef.
The Swedish chef, yes.
Absolutely fantastic. Um, we had a sumo wrestler on board, and it wasn't me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
good.
there was some really good fancy dresses going on. We obviously had Michelle Kang with her personal security as well.
Which, for anyone who hasn't seen, please go on the fan club Facebook page because our Tracy dressed up as Michelle Kang, and not just dressed up, but I feel embodied the whole persona of Michelle Kang. She even had fake Kang books, didn't she? She had lots of money that she
But
had in her
she had
hands.
her Kang dollars, and then she was
Kang
actually
dollars, yeah.
carrying a folder, and she'd printed out Kang contracts as well, and was I, I'm pretty sure she gave them to a couple of the players. I know that she at least gave one to Patsy's mum. I just said they just give that to Patsy, tell her to sign it, and we'll finalize the details later, that sort of thing. It was so funny.
Oh, I absolutely love it because I saw the pictures, and Miri was pausing, of course, and I think Oriane, she paused for a picture, but you can kind of tell she was like, I don't quite know what's going on here. But Miri fully accepted it and
Uh,
had the money in her hand as well. So hopefully a good deal
what you
to
don't
make there.
actually see on the day, in the photos, while we
Yeah.
were all waiting on the team bus arriving,
Okay.
all the London City staff that were standing out waiting on the team bus arriving, one of them did actually come across. Nice American gentleman, very friendly.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can't believe I finally got to meet you and all. He's like, please tell me I can have a photo with you.
Oh,
Um,
bless
look,
him.
London City Lionesses, they must have their own podcast that goes to the games, and they actually interviewed um, Tracy as well as Michelle Kang,
I love that.
asking her about Alexia, whether or not they're going to build a purpose-built stadium and stuff like that. It was hilarious.
That's amazing. And you can tell she just took it all in a stride and was like, yeah, I'll answer your questions about Alexia.
Well,
Yeah.
well, obviously, I was dressed up as a builder,
Yes.
and whenever she turned around and was asked about the purpose-built stadium, she says, "I know some fantastic Irish builders, and but we're in the negotiations now to finalize the deal and stuff like that." It's like absolutely crying.
That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. And that's exactly how, despite the score, I mean, just ended the season on that high of going out as Michelle Kang and her favourite builder. I mean, you can't get better than that, can you? Really? That's
It
the
was a
highest.
lot of fun. I don't know whether you've seen the two that were dressed up. Um, Not quite as Anna Patton, but they went with the Irish vibe, so
I
they,
did,
they
yes.
had the Ireland shirts with Patton on the back, and they both had, the things where you put your legs through and it looks like the leprechauns giving you a piggyback.
Oh
Yeah.
So
yeah.
they were both wearing them. The witch Patsy and her mum both really appreciated them, had a good laugh, and I'm actually pretty sure she managed to get one of the Patsy shirts signed on the day as well by Anna.
Oh,
So
amazing.
yeah,
That's incredible.
that was the fancy dress up as well, worthwhile for them as well.
Definitely, yeah, because it's just again we talk about and we're going to talk about it when we talk about the World Sevens, but you just think it's such an opportunity for not only kind of players to release that personality, but the fans to really embody what it means as well. So yeah, so to have that bit of fun on the last day and to celebrate the end of the season was exactly what we needed, wasn't it? Because in terms of the actual game itself, I mean, the first half, I genuinely thought London City were going to be up 2 or 3, easy, in that first half. And I know Emmy, you were saying, did you catch the highlights at the weekend for this one?
So I started watching the match
Bits and
before.
pieces.
Yeah, so I got the first half, but anything in the second half I didn't get.
That's okay. Talk to me about the first half.
So, I mean, most of the first half, Sky did a beautiful like. Can I just say actually before I go into it, the
Go for
stream
it.
was shocking for Sky. It was awful. Like it kept. I thought it was my TV at first, but it kept like buffering and then like coming in and out. It was actually so bad.
Oh, yeah, that's really bad.
Yeah, and I said to my dad because I was like, "Oh, is this the telly?" He was like, "Nope, that's what the stream looked like." Because my parents watched the whole game, and I was like, "Was it really that bad?" And yeah,
Oh,
it carried on for the whole game as well. Apparently,
that's
like it
really
was
bad.
really bad.
Yeah, because obviously they were all in the same time, weren't they? And they were all on Sky, so clearly the bandwidth didn't stretch to the ones that were on the red button, which was the Villa game, annoyingly. But yes, so the bits you did see then in that first half.
So Sky did a lovely like graphic about 15 minutes in about where both teams were playing, and
Okay.
literally the whole of the Villa half, apart from 2 squares, and I think that was like one. Say the goal's here, one was here,
Yeah.
and one was the corner. It was all claret. So we were literally playing in our own half for the first 15, 20 minutes, if not more than that. So
She couldn't get out.
it just makes you think like, what are we actually doing? Because in fairness, there were some really good runs, um, but obviously couldn't finish our chances. But again, a lot of it was all in our own half. We were passing it sideways at the back. We were passing it backwards constantly, and it's just making you think like,
Hate
what are
when we
we
do that.
actually doing? Like, it's so frustrating because then by doing that, I think London City then had 2 really good chances. One of which hit the post, and the other one I think went just wide, but had so much power in it that it like probably should have gone in. And you're just like, if we hadn't have like messed about at the back like we normally do, that would never have happened. So I don't understand why we keep doing it to ourselves.
It's just frustrating, isn't it? Because you get at some points in the game, you will need to recycle a ball and you will need to, find another way through if you can't get through midfield and things like that. But the fact that London City, it just felt like they were in total control and we just couldn't get to the ball and we couldn't break them down essentially. We were just having to essentially chase in that first half. So the fact that we then scored in added time of that first half. I mean, Gary, for you actually being there, did you expect us to score one at all after that first half, but especially in stoppage time of the first half as well?
We did have chances. Now, London City pressed really, really highly. Because clearly they know that we're stupid and passed the ball right across our back line.
We've
Um,
been known,
I
haven't
don't
we?
kind of understand what they're trying to do, with recycling the ball and so on. Um, it would be nice to say a wee bit more, like where we've seen some goalkeepers that have really good distribution. Um, like how many times have we seen a goalkeeper that's kicked the ball up the field and the players actually got it in like the last third of the pitch, and they're already past about
Got
eight
to the
of the
end of it.
players, you know.
Yeah.
Um, so I would like to see us be a wee bit braver, but
It's what we need, yeah.
we certainly had chances. I did think that we would score, but to be honest, I thought Lady Luck was a little bit on our side because London City also hadn't taken their chances.
Mm.
No,
But
100%, yeah.
yeah,
Because, I mean, I'm just looking at it, and you're absolutely right. The London City had chances that you're right. If they'd have been more clinical, they definitely would have gone in. I mean, looking at the stats, what am I looking for? Hang on. Oh, they don't have any off the woodwork. That's annoying. But yeah, I mean, just looking at the shots. London City had 15 shots, 7 on target. We only had 5 with 1 on target. Now, that's incredibly worrying. In a game where I know we're struggling for players who are up front and who are those out and out strikers, and it's something that we spoke about last week, wasn't it? But in the chat, all we could say, and I think I commented on it when I was watching it back, was I would love to see us get an Izzy Goodwin or someone like Izzy Goodwin who never stops running, never stops having a chance, and just thinks, even if maybe not the right angle, she goes, I'm going to have a go. Because Gary, we've been saying it for years,
well,
haven't
well,
we?
we
Just need
have
someone to have
been
a go.
saying, you know, I think you and I have both been saying that at least the last couple of months anyway, that we would love to see a player like her back.
Yeah.
Um, and yes, it just went and showed us why. And it also shows why she's one of the only players that London City kept in the bloody squad whenever they got promoted.
Well,
Because
that's the thing, because they had a huge
the
clear out, didn't they? Yeah.
personnel everywhere else more or less changed.
Yeah. Yeah, with all the names they brought in, yeah, she was the one to retain that role and starting as well, because we were worried about that, weren't we? Is she still going to get the minutes? I do have to say though, so Maluma Seto, she came on in the second half. Has been confirmed she has done her ACL and MCL.
Oh
So
no.
yeah, so our hearts do go out to her because that's an awful, awful way to end the season. Devastating recovery for her. And of course, the person who came on only 20 minutes later, she was only on the pitch for 20 minutes, Danielle van der Donk was the one who then equalised, didn't she, in the 73rd minute. And yeah, it just felt like for that key substitution to come on, we know what Van der Donk can do. But yeah, as soon as that equaliser went in, I'll come back to you, Gary, because Emma said she didn't watch the second half. Yeah, once that equaliser went in, did you think, looks starting to run out a little bit of this one?
A little bit, but then that's whenever we also made our substitutes. And
That's
like
true.
whenever the likes of Rach and all came on, game did open up a little bit again, and we did have a few chances at that stage. But again, they just weren't on target. You know,
Yeah,
we did waste our own chances, and I gotta say, like, some of our chances were probably better chances than what London City had. You know, they were more clear cut, but we still didn't
yeah,
put them on target. And it really has to be the story of our life all bloody season that
yeah.
um, we just don't get it on target. We're creating chances, but it's probably why we've let most of the front line leave this summer.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the worrying thing, because again we spoke last week, didn't we, that ideally we need 10 players to come in to be comfortable in the depth that we need, which is a huge ask of a club at any one time. Maybe not London City, they could probably do 10, but for a club like Villa, those are the areas that we need to address. So yes, talk about our substitutes there then. So Maya Hichikata went off for Ebony Salmon. That was 79th minute. Jean-Francois came off for Rachel Daly. Miri went off. She was on a yellow for Lucy Stan's final moments in claret and blue. And then finally, Kirsty went off in the 84th minute for Georgia to give some minutes back to her as well. So yeah, so ultimately, do we think, because obviously London City got the winner in the 3rd minute of stoppage time, 90 plus 3. Do we think any of those changes made a difference, or was it purely that Freya Godfrey's a bit good, isn't she?
Well, she is a bit good. Um, I do think that before that we did squander a couple of our own chances. But London City, like we've already said, they were playing a very high pressing game. And
Yeah.
they just knew sooner or later that we were probably going to make a mistake
Yeah.
because you can't get every pass right when you're under pressure. Now,
True.
Ellie and the defenders that were playing on Saturday, they are better at distribution. As much as I love Sabs as a shot stopper, if she had been in nets and was being put under pressure, I don't think we would have been as lucky as we were. Yeah. I love her, but she does panic, and her distribution isn't the best.
Isn't the best. Um, However, for her final game in claret and blue, it was nice that oh wait, yeah, for what am I talking about? Hang on. I've tried to be clever and I've got something else up on the screen. I've just completely lost my train of thought.
Yeah,
Well done, me. Yeah, I don't know what I'm cracking on about. But yeah, it's Sabs. I think it's the right time to move on, isn't it? With that departure, that's where my brain was trying to go. Because yeah, we've got Ellie. We know how far she's come, and we just need someone else to now come in and compete with Ellie as well. But yeah, for Sabs, I think we discussed it, didn't we? Kind of going home, being closer to family again, and having a fresh start outside the WSL. Because I mean, she has been here a long time, hasn't she? Because obviously Arsenal before us, ex-Arsenal, Southampton. So yeah, you think maybe it's just a good time for a fresh, clean slate for Sabs. But yeah, so let's have a look. So yeah, so they last minute winner then. I think if it had stayed a draw, I think again I would have been very happy with that. the way the match went, but yeah, unfortunately our luck did just run out. And they were there, like you said, Gary. They were just there to pounce on any errors that were made. Unfortunately, it was right at the death. So yeah, so 5 shots, 1 on target, only 11 touches in the box compared to their 33. Roebuck made 4 saves, so it could have been a lot worse.
yeah,
I mean, we made more fouls. Yay. We got that. Only 3 corners this game compared to their 9. So again, we're getting better at defending, really. On the whole, not always, but on the whole. But yeah, so it just seemed like a missed opportunity to get one last something for the season, and just leave it a bit like, oh, and it's just a bit of a season to maybe just push to one side. Do we think? And just think it happened. Let's move
yeah.
on. Let's move on indeed. So yeah, so that was it then. So if we look at the table for the final time, finished in 9th, 20 points. That's kind of it, really. We'll do better next season. We have to, don't we? Because we know just how tight it was beneath us for that relegation battle. So yeah, West Ham on 19. So we just scraped 9th by the skin of our teeth, really. Liverpool on 17, and then Leicester City on 9. Just a reminder that playoff match, Leicester City and Charlton, is on Saturday. For those wanting to watch who will be in the WSL next season. So yeah, I mean, looking at that, I mean, our best finish 5th. So that was 36 points. So we needed an extra 16 points this season which just feels like a lot of,
I feel like we could have
I
got
don't know.
that. I feel like we just wasted our
Again,
points.
it's those wasted chances, isn't it? And like the draws or that would have been draws, but we ended up losing them, or what would have been wins, but we ended up losing. So yeah, they put the graphics up. I know Emma, you were talking about the graphics, but when they do, excuse me, when they do that, how many games lost after winning, like how many points dropped, and you just think, I don't want to be the top of that stat anymore. Like, I'm quite sick of being there. If we could just, pull it back, that would be lovely. But if anyone follows Sam Statorino, he has done stats from the season, and it's quite nice that Villa aren't in the bottom for a lot of the key stats. And actually, this is going to sound really vague because I can't think of what they are off the top of my head. But we are in the top 3 for quite a few of the stats. So if we can just push up our averages, I think even gaining those little points here and there instead of losing, is going to make the world of good. But that depends on a big summer, doesn't it? So yeah, any other thoughts from either that match or from the season that you'd like to share before we move on to the quiz?
Let's get the quiz out of the way. I'm going to feel miserable.
Quiz out of the way. Get the quiz out of the way. Gary, I
It's
thought
alright,
we were
I'm
friends.
excited about this for you.
See, Emma's excited. There we
I
go.
love the quiz. Hang on, let me go
Now-
put my light on though. It's a bit dark.
Okay, you go put your light on. Now, interestingly, my dog doesn't bark. I've got headphones on, and I've just heard him bark behind me.
Oh, yeah,
So,
I heard him bark.
yeah, so no idea what he's trying to do, or what he's heard, but clearly it's he doesn't like something. Maybe he's not a fan of a quiz. Maybe he's letting me know that that he
It would
wants
be
us
a
to-
stoppy that would be on my side, so.
But yes, hopefully he comes down soon, and that's not our backing track to the quiz. Right, let me just quote this now. Grab your pen and paper. Grab your own and paper, no? No, thank you, Otto. Grab your pen and paper.
It's me, Otto, not you. It's not taking long.
I was going to say, Otto can go back and live in your phone, please, not mine. Right then, so the thing I was trying to do when my brain got sidetracked was I had a question that I wrote down somewhere else that I haven't actually written down on the actual quiz list. So that means we've got 11 questions, not 10, which is quite annoying. So one can be a bonus question. Let me just add it. Hang on. Okay, right. Have we all got something to write with, or a medium of recording answers? Yes, wonderful. Play along at home if you're watching or listening. The fun of the season is about to begin. So what we'll do, we'll go through all the questions and then we'll go through the answers afterwards. Okay, so please don't shout out. Please don't put your answers in the chat until we go through our answer portion. Okay, are we ready? Yeah.
Living the dream.
The only correct answer, Gary. Thank you. Yes. Right. First one, you might have to rack your brains a little bit.
Oh no.
How many different nationalities do we have in the squad, but only those that played minutes this season? Okay, so you don't have to worry about anyone else. Only those who played minutes this season, who made appearances for us. How many different nationalities do we have within the squad?
Surely not.
And then let me know when you want me to move on. I feel like I should have some like sequins or a jacket to be quizmaster, but never mind.
you idiot.
Hopefully talking about yourself there, Emma.
Yep.
No, good.
That's nasty.
It's alright, I love
Well,
it.
well, I
Um,
didn't want to be called an idiot.
What I was saying, the question's nasty.
Oh, the questions
Racking my
nasty.
brain trying to think.
I mean, not
I,
really.
I've got a number and I'm sticking with it. We're all right.
Okay, Gary's
Probably
got a number.
wrong,
Emma,
but
you got a number?
I think so.
I think so. Wonderful.
Well, I have a
Okay.
number. I'm still just working it out, but I can
Do
do
whether
that.
it's right or not. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Question number 2. How many goals did we score this season?
oh shit.
How many
Minus one.
goals did we score? Remember, we can't have negative numbers. No goal difference. Just goals scored. Just in the league. Just in the league. So no cups or anything like that. Just in the league.
I think I'm being a bit ambitious with that.
Hey, we like ambition. It's fun. It's fun. Okay. And let me know when you both got a number, please.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably
Okay.
wrong, but
It's all part of the fun. It's fun. Question number 3. We scored our first goal of the season against Chelsea at home, but who scored it? We scored our first goal of the season against Chelsea at home, but who scored it?
I only know that because I voted for goal of the season literally 2 hours ago.
I was going to say it is on the goal of the season highlights, so it should be a memorable one.
there's only one player should have been that.
Or is it? Who knows? Okay, both got an answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Question number 4. This is a 3-parter depending on how much you can remember. Okay. So our first win of the season came in October. Can you remember who it was away to, what was the score, and who scored? So it was our first win of the season, came in October. So it was away, but away to who? What was the score and who scored? So again, just as much as you can remember, but there are points up for
No, it
grabs.
wasn't
I love that you're arguing with yourself. Great. So first.
I think I know that one.
Oh, that's
I ran out of
exciting.
room, so I've had to just put the person's initials.
That's okay. You are welcome to do that.
In fact, I think I sent you that earlier on today.
Did you? That's
I don't
interesting.
know, but I think so.
Okay.
Okay. I'm rolling with it.
Rolling with
I've got something in my mind and I'm going with it.
it? No, that sounds good to me. Right. Question number 5, I believe. We made history for beating this team for the first time ever this season. Which team was it and what was the score?
Oh.
Yeah.
So we made history beating this team for the first time ever this season. What was the team and what was the score?
Now I'm debating
Bonus
my
points
answer.
for who scored it as well. They are 2 that hopefully stand in the mind. So
Oh, now I'm confused.
No, I'm not
it's
confused.
okay.
I am.
I actually think I know this one too.
I'm actually really doubting myself now.
Oh, don't doubt yourself, Anna. As long as you get something down, we can always have a recap at the end. Don't worry. Okay.
I have too much confidence. I'm going to land straight on my face.
So that I got 0, really proudly.
No, what?
It's like Eurovision all over again
Oh no, they got
Apart
one.
from we got 1.
for the very first time.
Right, Emma, have you got some answers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next up. We only received 1 red card in the league this season. In the league.
Oh,
Who was it that was sent off? And a bonus point if you know what game it is. So we only received one red card in the league this season, but who was sent off and a bonus point for which game?
Do I get the point if I say a league game?
No,
Where
because
we
it.
where we played one of the 11 other teams.
I know who got sent off in the cup, but I can't remember who it
Yeah.
was in the league.
We all know who got sent off in the cup.
Yeah, we did discuss that earlier on, to be fair.
We did. But yes, so have you got a player down, both of you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, you've got options for this one. Okay. We had 9 players who registered more than 1,000 minutes this season. I just want you to name me any 3 of them, please. So 9 players registered more than 1,000 minutes this season, but can you name me 3 of them? 3 out of the 9. So who played the most, essentially? It's probably the easiest way to think about that.
I don't know because I swear everyone's been in.
I make it 2. We'll have a stab at 3.
That's okay. You can get a point for each. So it's just whoever you think. Maximum of 3 points up for grabs.
I'm gonna change that one.
And I've just took out 1 question, so it will be a nice round 10. So there we go. Okay. Right. Ready to move on?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. We got to the 4th round of the FA Cup this season. Who knocked us out? We got to the 4th round of the FA Cup this season, but who knocked us out?
Is that the one that happened on my birthday?
Might be. Might not. You decide.
I'm gonna say yes because every day's my birthday.
Every day's your birthday.
Emma, I hope you're not on Google there.
No, I'm playing with this.
Does this sound like a keyboard guy? What is that?
A drink holder, I think.
You think?
But I'm like,
It's in my room, but I don't know what it is. Okay. So not a keyboard guy.
This is a drink holder.
No, not a keyboard.
Okay, do we think we know the team?
Guessed.
Yeah?
Well, we'll guess. Yeah, it'll be all right.
Have a guess? Yeah, have a guess. Why not?
I get
Okay.
confused with all the cups, to be honest.
Well, there's 2. It
And
can be
one's
very
a
confusing. Well, speaking of sandwiches, that's what's up next. We also didn't make it out of the groups in everyone's favourite sandwich themed competition. Now, who did win our group is the first part. But also, can you remember the results against the other teams? Now, I don't mean 2-0, 5-0, whatever. Just was it a draw, a win, or a loss? That's all we need. So, against the other teams in our group, did we draw, win, or lose? And we know we got knocked out.
Well, clearly we lost because we got knocked out.
Well, that's up to you, isn't it? We had 3 games in the group. 3 games.
One that we played. It was a home game. I'm sure of it. No, it wasn't.
There was a home game, yeah.
I've got to be honest. Can't remember all the teams we were in our group now. It was that long ago.
That's okay.
I can only remember one, and that's because we
So-
always get.
I can remember one. I know we lost against them. So
Okay. So that's 2 halves, maybe. Put together.
it's a start.
So it's just a team down that you think won the group, and also if you know any of the results from the other matchings up in our group. We were Group E, if that helps anyone.
Excellent.
Yeah. So who topped the group? Evex. Yeah. So who topped the group, and what results did we get? Okay.
I can't remember who we played. I can remember 2 of them.
Okay. Put 2 down. That's fine.
Yeah, but.
Then guess. Did we draw, win, or lose?
Oh, do I not need to put the team?
Well, you can do if you want, but it was just what were the results?
I think.
I think you have, yeah.
Sincerely
Okay.
apologize.
Are you ready for the final question? Final question. So, again, two parts to this question. Who has the highest number of appearances this season, and who has the least? So, who has the highest number of appearances this season, and who has the least?
You're so annoying. Just to let you know.
That's right. It's how I thrive.
I can make a solid guess at that one, I think.
Exactly. I think solid guesses all round for this quiz, to be honest. Solid guesses indeed. Right. And then just let me know when you're done as I catch up for what the drama's going on in the group chat when
Oh yeah, that's. As in the Villa group chat.
Are they still going
yeah.
off?
Are you in that? Are you in that chat now?
Oh no, I'm not in the chat, but someone's screenshotted the email that everyone's talking about, so I'm just reading it. Oh, that's sad.
It is, isn't it? I've missed like.
Yeah. So if anyone's interested in what we're talking about, there is an open training session this weekend, and usually in the past you go to the open training. It's usually before the end of the season, and you can take your shirt or you can take things to get signed and have pictures and stuff. But essentially, they have said because of the schedule for the World Sevens, players may not be available, so please don't bring lots of things to sign just in case there isn't any time. But the activities they've got sound good, so even 2 complimentary tickets to the World Sevens. Hey, for people, go and get yourself in there. Might get
What?
some free tickets.
Flipping booked mine now.
Well, there's only a chance to win. Not
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't want to win them then because I've already bought.
No, it's a prize. So plenty of prizes up for grabs at the event with a few activities for all ages. Signed shirts, merch, and even 2 complimentary tickets to the World Sevens.
I thought I'd missed that oh my god. Misread that email.
They've also got limited after-range clothing available for sale, as well as the Rachel Daily pin badges. I thought they were cool. The Daily pin badges.
£7 though.
£7. Don't like
I was
that
going to
much.
buy one for my lanyard at work, and I was like, oh, I can't part
If you lost it, that would be that'd be heartbreaking. No. Yeah, because I remember lanyards having pins on them, and then looking one day and be like, "Oh, where's it gone?"
My classroom door's broken as well, so I have to like yank it shut. So my lanyard often gets caught in the door, so it means my pin badges get squashed, which isn't great.
I can imagine. I can imagine, indeed. Right then. So, does anyone need any questions repeating? First of all.
Well, you're going to repeat them anyway whenever we're going through the answers, so.
Well, that's true, but just in case anyone would like any more time.
No, I think I'm good now.
No,
Okay.
I think we're beyond help now, If we don't know it, we don't know it.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first question was then, how many nationalities do we have in the squad of players that have played minutes this season? Anyone want to hazard a guess? How many have you got?
I
heard
think
9. 11.
11.
I literally wrote it down. Who did I miss?
Okay, well, what did you have?
So I had French, English, Canada, Scotland, Swiss, Dutch, USA, Irish, Japan.
Brazil, Gabby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah, she actually played.
She did, yeah.
So
you should have. So Scottish, Irish, Swiss, Dutch, French, Canadian, English, Japanese, USA, Spanish, and Brazilian. 11. Paula.
I was
Oh, she
actually gonna
did
put
get
11,
man
and
of
I was
7
like, no, players.
She did. She
So it's
did
not going to be
indeed.
11 now.
She played 134 minutes this season.
The three that I missed was Japanese, Brazilian, and Spanish.
Oh no.
I
But yeah,
literally
but
I
it's
wrote
But
4 answers down and
but
scribbled
to be
every single
fair,
one.
the three of them didn't play very much, so they're easy
oh
to forget
convenient.
about.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I could have been mean and put 12 if it was just players in the squad,
Who?
but who haven't played for us because Sophia Kelly, Welsh, isn't she?
Well,
Oh yeah.
But of course she hasn't played, so I thought that wasn't fair to include her. So yeah, so 11 nationalities we have in the squad. Okay, does anyone want to shout out how many goals we scored this season in the
No,
league?
because I was too optimistic.
so I think I was being optimistic as well, and I went for 21.
Oh, I went
Oh,
more than that.
what'd you get, Emma?
I went double that. 42.
Double.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
The answer was somewhere in the middle. 28.
I was close.
28. Yeah.
Well, if
20.
you went double, I was still closer.
Shh.
No, you were, Gary. You were indeed. Yeah, so goals for 28, goals against 48. So maybe you were thinking of that 48, Emma.
Uh,
But yes,
I
28.
just put it down that Hansen scored 12 goals and not many people else scored many goals. So
Mm.
I kind of figured that there's a couple of them that have 2 goals and there's a couple of them that have 1 goal. And I went, you know what? They might have scraped 9 or 10 between them. So
I
No,
just
and you're
pulled a number
absolutely
out
right.
there. There was a
So
few. So I was like,
if we're being precise, Gary, Kirsty Hansen did score 12. Yeah. Rachel scored 3. Lynn had 2. Miri had 2. Ebony had 2. Lucy Parker 2. Patsy 1. Chaz 1. Oriane 1. Georgia 1. So there you go. So yeah, you were right. A couple of them had 1 or 2.
uh, I didn't even realize that Rach got as many as 3. But like this is
That
what
just
I
shows
mean.
you.
I
Yeah.
just figured Kirsty scored 12. We
Yeah.
didn't really have many other goal scorers. So I thought
Yeah.
21 was. I actually thought 21 was me overestimating because I know Kirsty got 12.
No, but you were in the right ballpark. It was brilliant. Okay, so speaking of goals, then our first goal of the season came against Chelsea at home, but who scored it? Who was it?
Kirsty. Kirsty.
Well, it was 1 of 12.
It wasn't. It
You
was
sure?
Ebony.
Oh, fuck that one.
I mean, I am more than happy to go back. More
No,
than happy to go
I'm
back.
going to
Hang on.
believe it. I think it was
So
just that used to it
honestly,
being
I misread
Kirsty to
that.
score.
It was Chaz on the wing, crossed into Ebony, and it's the first goal on the Villa goal of the season, voting, and it's where she just does a lovely volley into the back of the net.
It's because Kirsty's.
I also just discovered that it was only 1 of 2 goals that she scored all season because the rest hit the keeper.
But hey, it was a good one. That was when we
It,
were
it
actually
was.
1-1 with Chelsea. For a very small period of time, we were drawing with Chelsea. But yeah, so Ebbs scored that one. Okay, next up then, our first win of the season came in October. So the first one, who was it away to?
West Ham,
West Ham. Yeah, point. What was the score?
2-0.
2-0. Very good. And who scored?
Lynn and
Was it
Kirsty.
Lynn and Kirsty?
Lynn and Kirsty. Yes,
I get
very
2
good.
passes for it.
Well done. Yeah, point for each of those. Well done. Very good.
So that means my next one's now right.
So the next one, we also made history for beating this team for the first ever time this season. Who was it?
Man United.
Man United,
Man United. And what was the
1
score?
0.
1-0, Mary
1-0.
Taylor.
Kirsty Hansen.
Mary
No!
Taylor.
How did you not guess it was Mary, Emma? Mary's your best player and you didn't know that she was the one that scored?
Emma's
Emma.
Oh!
Oh, Emma, you were so
At least I've got
Two
a
out
win.
of
Yeah,
three
Nick
ain't
sounds right.
bad. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
As Meatloaf once said. Yeah. Oh, Nick's in the chat. There we go. There is a slight delay. So, yay, West Ham. Go
There is,
me.
but Nick's been getting the
Man U.
questions right. She knew it was evident.
Yeah, it was Ebony. Nick, point for you. Point for you, mate. There you go. Um, right then. So that was our historic win against Man United. Okay, next one. We only received one card in the league this season. Who was it that got sent off with a
One
bonus
red
point?
card, come on, we do collect yellows.
We do collect yellows. I agree.
Was it Noel?
But no.
Oh. I thought she's a bit feisty, so maybe.
No, it's true. Gary, did you have anyone for
Something
this
makes
one?
me think it was Mary.
I was just about to say
It
that.
was
a second ago.
not. It was not. It was Oceane Delonde.
Oh, that's right.
Because she got 2 yellows against
Yeah.
Spurs away.
Nick got
Yes,
that one right too.
of course she did. Oh, it's not up on my screen yet, so I'll trust it.
I have the YouTube
Oh,
feed
there
on
we go.
behind.
Oh, do you? Oh, you good. Yes, I've just seen it there. Yes, Nick, you're absolutely right. It was Orsi. Orsi got the 2 yellows against Spurs. Good. Well done. Okay. So I said there were 9 players who registered more than 1,000 minutes this season, but I just wanted you to name me any 3. So, Gary, who did you have?
I was thinking Mary because I don't think she missed very many games.
That's 1. Yep.
I'm taking a brain fart now. I was thinking there was somebody else I had in my head. Kirsty,
Okay.
because
Yep.
I don't think she missed very much.
No. Yep.
And if I was going to say a third one, I'm probably going to go for Patsy or Lynn.
You are correct. 3 out of 3. Yes. Well done. Emma, did you have anyone different?
Sabs.
Sabs. Yep. Fun. Yep. So
Finally,
the 9
3
you
out of 3.
so the 9 you could have had then. So Anna Patton, Kirsty Hansen, Noelle Moritz, Lynn Vilms, Mary Taylor, Lucia Kendall, Oceane Delonde, Sabrina D'Angelo, and Chastity Grant have all played more than 1,000 minutes this season.
Oh, I put Chas and then crossed it out because I was like, oh, I feel like she was injured for a while. But clearly not.
Patsy, Mary, Noelle. Yeah, Nick, you smashing this quiz. Well done. Well done indeed. Okay, so we got to the 4th round of the FA Cup this season, but who knocked us out?
Lagunas.
Who was it?
Yeah, Arsenal.
Yes, it was
on my birthday.
Arsenal. It was on your birthday. Yes, it was. Very good. Arsenal indeed. Annoyingly. But a good day out of the Emirates was had by most. Okay, so next question up was about everyone's favourite sandwich themed competition. Who won our group? Does anyone
Spurs.
know? Spurs. Yep, Spurs won the group. And could we remember the outcomes of the other games?
We lost to Spurs. Technically, we drew with Birmingham, but lost on penalties.
Yeah, I literally put that.
So we actually drew with Spurs.
Oh, I thought they actually beat us.
So we drew with Spurs. Birmingham was lost on penalties. You're absolutely right. And there was a third one.
This is the one I can't remember. I can't remember the third team.
We won, I believe. And
We did win.
Was it Charlton?
Oh, close. Bristol.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bristol City. Bristol City away, this one. Because this is the game where we went, oh, we might bring that form back into the league. And then it didn't really go anywhere. So
Do we get a point for all of those things? Or is it 1 point for the results and then 1 point for the win in the league?
You can have one for each that you put. Yeah, that's fine.
I haven't been counting points anyway.
Well, what a point's been anyway. it's just pride at this point, really, Gary, isn't it? Right, our final one then was who had the highest number of appearances this season and who had the least. So would anyone like to hit me with your thoughts?
I went really sad and I said Jill for the least.
I think Jill.
Oh.
But I wasn't sure if you were counting it because she got injured.
No. Oh. That might have just thrown a spanner in the works. Hang on.
But I couldn't think of anyone else who.
No, so Jill actually made more appearances
What?
than
Wasn't
quite
that
a
only like
few
the
players.
second game of the season that Jill?
3 matches she played.
Then was it Gabby?
Gabby was the senior member of the squad who had the least amount of appearances, yes?
Rach Maltby.
No.
Millie Round.
Millie Round. Yeah. So you could have had a point for either Millie Round or Gabby Nunez. Because, Millie only had one appearance for 5 minutes. And Gabby allegedly has only played 10 minutes, according
The
to.
most I actually think is probably Kirsty, because I don't think Kirsty missed a game.
I said
Patsy had a couple out. Lucy's had a couple of outs. Maritz's had a couple where she's been on the bench and been brought on. So I'm thinking most actual appearances is probably Kirsty.
Think Kirsty. Okay, Emma, who are you thinking?
I said Miri.
I said Miri. I can confirm it is Kirsty. She has played every single of the 22 matches. Annoyingly, Ebony and Miri have played 21.
Oh,
so yes. So they'd only missed one game. You're right. Patsy's only played 19, and then you go into the teens. But yeah. So in terms of matches played, Millie Round, Gabby Nunez, Jill Byings, Paola Tomas, and Jenna actually.
Gemma? Who's Gemma?
yeah, but Jenna was only with us half the season.
Jenna. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I think because
I'd
Jenna
automatically couldn't play against Arsenal, so she was never going to be the one with the most anyway.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. I think because we have just really embraced Jenna into the team. It feels weird that she only has got 8 appearances, but it makes sense because she only came in January. Speaking of Salloway, she's not. No, she's had 0 minutes, Nick. 0 minutes this season.
She went to Scotland, didn't she? She went to Scotland.
Yeah, she's a Glasgow City, isn't she?
She's a Glasgow, yeah. So she didn't get any minutes because that was all before the start of the season. So there we go. So that was the end of our lovely little end of season quiz.
You know what? I've no idea how many points I got, but I think I've done better than Emma. Nick's probably done better than me, but I think I've done better than Emma.
And Emma, how do you feel about that statement?
Personally offended. Like an actual knife through my heart. Because I actually got question 4 all correct. No, I didn't. I'm a liar. I got 2 out of 3 on question 4, 2 out of 3 on question 5, 3 out of 3 on question 7, full house. Question 8 I got correct because it's my birthday. And then full house on question 9 too.
I mean,
so
that sounds pretty good to me.
And I've done the same, and the difference is you've wrote them all down, and I haven't wrote a single thing down. This is why I haven't been counting.
I did love at the beginning. Make sure you've got something down to record your answers. Gary's like that. Brain works. As a prize,
I'm working as an engineer. I'm used to having to remember stupid crap.
As a prize, I can offer you a Manny Zinsberger sticker from 2 seasons ago. If you'd like it as a prize.
May have stopped you with that.
Probably. I also have
agree with
Williamsons.
Nick has just said Emma didn't know that Mary scored against Man United. She loses for that automatically.
Yeah, that was unfortunately, Emma, a bit of a.
I've had a hard day. Okay.
Oh, it's okay. So have we.
I love that they're calling it a hard day, and you've probably done what, an 8-hour shift?
No. I did
7.
I
6.
started at 8
5. 4.
and then left work at 4:30.
I left at 5:30 this morning and got home at 6:30 this evening.
All right, we're not competing now.
No, but we're not competing. But we'll have had hard days.
I've had to interact with 120
So,
brats.
oh, this is going out live for. Well, moving swiftly on. For this one, before Emma gets in trouble. Right. Okay, moving on then to more prizes to give out. So each person that wins, you get an out of date WSL sticker. Mainly because I found them this morning while cleaning on my desk, and they're here.
Nick, you are a hero.
As long as I get the Leah one, that's fine.
I mean, that's dedication. Left well early to figure out player autographs. Tracy, yes. And you demand the freedom of the city, Nick. That's how good that is. Well done, you. So yeah, shall we get onto our pod awards for the season?
Let's go for it.
Let's. So what we did then, we asked all of you lovely folk who follow on the podcast. So thank you to everyone who did put your nominations in. And we also did it between the pod panel as well. So the first one was pretty unanimous. And this is for Player of the Season. And I think pretty much everyone voted for this particular player. So congratulations to Kirsty Hansen, who has won the Part of the Pride podcast Player of the Season. Woohoo! Well done, you. You receive a Kiko Seike from Lionesses.
If she received a Kirsty Hansen sticker.
I wish. I think. Hang on. I may have one.
Talk amongst yourself.
I do. These are all the ones that I had as swaps. So in fact, what we're going to do is we are going to play random sticker generator, where I flick through them, and then the award winner will receive that particular sticker. Makes it more interesting than the 6 I had in this hand. Right then, are we ready? So the second one we have is for underrated player of the season. Now, we had a lot of nominations for this one, but I think we need to do a final judgment tonight. So your nominees for underrated player of the season are Miri Taylor, Chastity Grant, Ocean Delond, Rachel Mortby, and Noelle Moritz. So out of those 5, we need a final ruling, and make sure you put your thoughts in the chat as well, Nick, if you're still there. Who do we think should win the underrated player of the season? Emma, who do you think?
But considering Rachel Mortby is only like a teeny tiny human, and she's like really good, I feel like she deserves it. But then I feel like we're comparing her to like experienced players, and I feel like that's a little bit unfair.
Sorry, I've just seen Nick's comment. Brilliant.
Can you just imagine?
Oh,
Congratulations on your award. Here's a sticker.
half a dozen stickers just landed down a body.
And then just looking at them like, they're not
Their
even the
name
season.
on the back and what the one.
That's the old logo as well. They're not even.
Honestly, any of the 5 of them is worth it. I do agree. When it comes to Maltby, it's hard to believe this is only 18 and this is their first season playing the senior level.
Why don't we then, instead of trying to split it, because you're right, how do we compare Rachel Maltby to the others? Why don't we make a new category for young player of the season? And
well, Rachel's going to win that one then.
We have our Rachel Maltby as the winner. Right, you ready? Rachel, you are the lucky recipient of Jessie Fleming in a Chelsea kit. fantastic. Okay, so Rich Mobby is getting Jessie Fleming. Lovely. I'll put that there. So it can't be repicked. I'd hate to pick the same one twice. So then, underrated player of the season, we did have a couple of us who had voted for Oceane Delande. And I think we all said that because she goes about her job just, again, very quietly and is always there and has put in some cracking tackles
And
in
she's
that
always
back line.
decent running down that one wing. Not that anyone passes to her, but you know,
Running down that wing.
she's there.
Yeah.
But for me, I had voted for DeLonge, but I did agree when people spoke about Moretz and when people spoke about Mary, and they're all worthy winners. But for me, I'm going to stick with DeLonge just because she picked up the only red card of the season for us. So she was dedicated to the cause.
She was dedicated. Emma, you agree, Oceane?
Yep.
Yep, perfect. And Oceane, in your honour, you are receiving Emma Coivisto. That is your trophy for being underrated player of the season. Now then, this next one, we need to really focus on this one because goal of the season, we had 4 nominations. 3 of them were tied on votes. Okay, so everyone was thinking about the same wavelength. So options are Kirsty Hansen versus Brighton at home, Kirsty Hansen versus West Ham, Miri versus Man United, and Lynn's goal against West Ham, that very first one from a free kick where we thought, oh, she's a bit good, isn't she? So out of that 4, so Kirsty versus Brighton, Kirsty versus West Ham, Miri versus United, and Lynn's goal versus West Ham. Do we have any final votes for that one?
It's got to be the
Any
United
final?
one for me.
So it'll be the United one. That was a historic.
Really? You couldn't remember 20 minutes ago?
Get
That is a smashing point. It was so good I couldn't remember it. And Nick, exactly right.
You actually are horrible. Lots
Oh.
to the end.
Honestly, for me, I know that I went for Lynn's free kick. I know that I voted for that. But at that moment in the season, how many people thought, wow, we might actually do something decent with set pieces?
Yeah.
We were clearly wrong.
But the
But
potential.
but at that moment, we seen potential and we thought, wow, maybe.
Maybe it could work. Yeah, because I mean, Nick's in there. You know, I voted Kirsty versus Brighton purely because it was a left footer. Yeah, I mean, they're all absolute bangers, aren't they? So
Kirsty was always going to be up there. The amount of games that she saved our skin.
literally by herself. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There's no doubt in that. That's why she had no competition and actually winning the player of the season.
Well, that's the thing. Because yeah, all those goals meant something different, didn't they? So it's
Yeah.
hard to pinpoint. But I don't know, because it'd be so easy to give to Kirsty because obviously 2 of hers were voted, so it's Kirsty's skill. But then you think Miri's first goal for that historic decider, Lynn's first goal that had so much emotion behind it as well.
That was Lynn's moment to say, "I am here."
I am here. Her arrival.
That. But equally, like you said, it was Mary's first goal, and it's also the first time we beat United. So that they're all worthy winners.
Well, shall we? Because it's our podcast awards, we can do whatever we want. Because Kirsty already has a sticker, should we give Miri and Lynn their own stickers for their awards and their contributions?
I think that's fair.
I think that's fair. Right, so again, I'm shuffling. Right, first one out is. Oh, it's a good one. Miri, you are receiving Fran Kirby in a Chelsea shirt.
Oh,
That's a good one. That's a good one. Right, shuffling again. Hang on. And Lynn, you are receiving. Oh, we've got. Oh no, the corners come off. I can't see who it is. Some of them are stuck together, so the faces are ripped off. I'm sorry.
Next commented and changed their vote.
Oh, hang on. Can't see. Oh, it's not showing up yet. Hang on. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. Still shuffling. Still shuffling.
Rolling baited hooks.
Okay. Who did I say? Lynn. Lynn is the recipient of Meg Finnegan, the captain card.
that's a good
Oh,
card.
it's a good one. It's a good
That is a good
captain card. That. Right then, we can give Lynn a sticker for more assists. I would imagine that is true. Oh, I can check for you actually because I've still got Febref open.
She has to be up there.
Assists. 7 assists. Yes. 7 assists, Lynn. Noel's on 3, Chaz is on 2, Kirsty's on 1. And in fact, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players who all have 1 assist. So we've got.
That's because they were all assistant Kirsty.
Yeah.
Which is true, which is very, very true indeed. Now, this one, standout moment. I know what a lot of people voted for. Some of them are a bit more personal, like Emma, for example. We'll come to yours. But these were the standout moments from the season. So we had finally beating Man United. That was a standout moment. Emma nearly taking Mark Skinner out with a big flag.
Ah, that one.
Lucia getting her England call up. And the last one, which a lot of people voted for, Lynn getting a red card for trying to headbutt Ocean Hertra from Birmingham City in the Subway Cup. Now, just to be clear, we do not condone violence, but it was quite funny. And that's when we knew you fit right in, Lynn.
I love Lynn. I do love Lynn. But we did just give Lynn an award.
We have, yes. So that can be like our honorary mention.
I think for me, I would have to actually give it to Lucia because the season that she's had,
very much. Yes.
For her to step up from WSL2 straight into our team, made an impact on ours so much so that she got her first England call up.
Yeah.
And from being called up the England squad, she's made an impact there too.
Yeah.
You know, the season that she's had, I think it's only right to recognise that too, I think.
I think so. I think so. Emma, would you agree with that?
Yes, sorry. I was trying not to spill the tea everywhere. Yeah, 100%.
I would appreciate you not spilling your tea everywhere. Yes, thank you.
Emma
you know
doesn't even know it's just agreed to.
No, I do.
See, Kendall.
We've already given Lynn a beautiful Meg Finnegan sticker.
We have. Well done, yes.
But next is added Ellie getting back into the squad, which again is fair.
That is fair. That is fair. Okay, so honorary mention for Ellie. Hang on, because I've already picked Lucia's card. Honorary mention for Ellie. She gets Irene Guerrero from United. Blast from the past. So, yeah, Ellie gets Guerrero. Right. And it seems only fitting who I pulled out as Lucia's Dan Turner.
Oh wow! Actually, speaking of Dan Turner, did you see Melbourne were champions as well this season?
I did.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, she's just. I miss Dan. So it just seems really fitting that she was the card that I pulled out for this one. So yes, I hope all of our recipients are very happy with the random stickers they're about to receive in the post.
I particularly like the fact that whenever we done the podcast with Kronk, I told him that Keaton was going to lose her place to Roebuck in the England squad.
You did,
And
yes.
at the time, he was laughing it off. And the next squad, Roebuck took the place, and Keaton hasn't had another look in since. She doesn't even get a look in at the City squad at the minute.
Well, that's the worrying thing, isn't it? You know, because you want these young keepers coming through and to get the experience, but if they're not even
Because
making it
Keaton
for their
herself's
club,
only, what, 22, 23?
yeah, so she still gets call ups for the under 23s, yeah.
Yeah.
So she's still getting those call ups, but just not for that senior pathway. So her moment can still come. But yeah,
Absolutely.
at the moment, it's Ellie taking that spot, isn't she? Alongside Hampton and Moorhouse, of course. But yes, congratulations to all of our winners this evening. Your prizes will be in the post very soon. But before we move on, just to our final bit tonight, are there any other standout moments that anyone wanted to mention, or just
Yes, Nick's just mentioned one.
hang on? Yes, if we can suggest to Villa that they buy masks, just a couple more, because yes, Patsy and Sabs are both sharing the mask to protect them from the broken noses and cheekbones that both of them seemed to have as a recurring injury at one point. So yes, if we can get that sorted for next season, that would be wonderful.
Well, they have sorted it. They let Sabs leave so that Patsy can keep the mask.
That is true.
I was going to say, Sabs' last trick will be to pack the mask. And it goes missing and no one can have it. Oh, brilliant. But yeah, I mean, that was ridiculous at one point, wasn't it? Didn't one of them take it off so the other one could put it on?
I was going to say,
Yeah.
did
During
they
the
both need
match.
it in the same match?
Yeah.
Awful. Absolutely awful. So yeah, Villa, if you're watching, which we hope you are, get another couple of masks for next season. Would be helpful.
I'd
But yeah,
rather we just avoided facial injuries.
I mean, yeah, that's option number one. That would be great. Yeah. But yeah, anything else people wanted
I
to
have
mention?
one.
Go on then,
I
Emma.
know we've briefly spoken about it because we spoke about Ebbs scoring the goal, but scoring against Chelsea, the first home game of the
Yeah.
season for a start, and I'm pretty sure we'd never scored against Chelsea before that.
Oh, that was one of my stats, wasn't it? We hadn't scored against Chelsea for well, we
Or at
hadn't
least
scored.
for a lot of years.
Yes.
Like it'd been quite a while if we
yeah.
had. So
Let me find
I
out.
know we lost it, but we still score. Like normally, Chelsea's always a clean sheet game for them, not us.
I was going to say for
It
them.
was 6-0, 3-0, and then last year we narrowly lost 1-0, and it was an own goal. So to put the ball in the back of the net, and especially your first home game of the season as well, I feel like that was just a moment. Like that was just, and the atmosphere was crazy. Like even though we had a feeling that we were going to lose, the atmosphere when that ball hit the back of the net was just crazy.
So we hadn't scored against Chelsea since 2022. Before then. So yeah, I mean that was a huge moment. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Because that was in 2022. Yeah, that was a 3-1 loss as well.
That's annoying that it was the same score.
Yeah, 30th October 2022. I'm just loading it up if it wants to do it. It's thinking about it. Does it tell us who scored?
It wasn't Ebony Salmon.
No. It was Rachel Daly, assisted by Sarah Mailing. There you go. That's who
Remember,
it was.
Sarah?
Why do I not remember
I do. Well, this was back in, when did I say, 2022?
Yeah. I think that was as I first got into women's football, though, in fairness.
Well,
Plus,
that
I've
is
been to
fair.
sleep
Yes.
since.
Have you? What?
At least one.
So yeah. Well, speaking of transfers, just do we think Sarah's coming back?
I'd like her to. She's not happy at Leicester, but would she
No,
have the space in the team at Villa?
is the hard part because Gary, I know we've said this a few times now, haven't we? But it just feels like the more it goes on, and I know usually we don't hear anything anyway, but it just feels like hopefully
Do you know
we'll see something.
how Leicester
Did
are
you
in the
just
World
do that?
Seven? Yeah.
Yes, Leicester in the World Seven. Yes.
So, and Kirsty on loan to Leicester.
Hmm.
Can she play in the World Sevens or not?
Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so because she was resharing stuff for the World Sevens. I think.
Oh, okay. Are we in the same
Yeah.
group as Leicester? I know we have Spurs. No, Spurs aren't in it, are they?
We play Spurs, United, and West Ham. So no.
Oh, okay. So she could play even because we're not. Yeah.
She
She
could.
could play. I don't know what the rules are, whether or not it's similar to obviously in the league. You can't play against your parent club because obviously this is an independent competition, you know.
That's what I was going to say. It's completely independent, isn't it? So yeah,
Uh,
it's. I mean,
I,
probably.
I'm gonna be surprised if she comes back, but it just adds to just needing more depth.
100%. Yeah.
I just hope we don't let Sophia Kelly go as well, because that'll be the third young goalkeeper we've let go.
It'll be heartbreaking if we do. So
Hampton, I know we
just
had no real control over, but like I was sorry to see her go, and I'm kind of hoping we don't let Kelly go. But the only thing is, Kelly, for her young age, has had a couple of injuries there as well. So, do they consider that, will she bounce back and be all right, or were the injuries bad enough?
to then get to a full potential. Yeah, absolutely. So we go. Nick's just saying. I think if you only have to play 7 people, I don't think you need to play people on loan, do you? Well, that's true, and usually we've only got 7 people fit anyway, so so I think we'll be okay. But yeah, I mean, if she's on loan to them to the end of the season, maybe she can technically come back and play for it. I don't know. I don't
Well,
know.
Isn't the
Again,
loan
nothing
normally
has
till
been
the
announced.
first of
technically the season's over.
It is, but just as Emma was saying there, maybe it's until June the loan.
Yeah.
I don't know, or
because
if
I
it
think it
if it's
goes for
specifically
cup
end of the season.
competitions because obviously the FA Cup final is after the season ends, but still in May.
True. Yeah, it's 31st, I think.
Yeah.
April, June.
Is it
Yeah,
next
31st.
Sunday?
Yes. Yes, next week. Definitely next weekend. But yeah, so we shall see what
How are we
happens.
feeling
But
about Chelsea being in the World Sevens? I feel like that wasn't announced this week.
no, it was
I'm
literally the other
actually
day, wasn't
low-key
it?
fuming. A little bit annoyed.
It just made us laugh because I think we'd all come to the acceptance that kind of, yeah, Arsenal said they weren't going to be, so kind of Arsenal, Chelsea, City, we all thought they're not going to be in it.
Yeah.
And yeah, then Chelsea turned up. So
At least we're not in their group though.
that's true. I mean, we can still see them in
Well, they
semi-final.
didn't win anything else, so they probably felt like they wanted to go out there and do something.
No, that's true. And also prize money for the London edition, $1.5 million. So not bad for the
Not
winner.
awful.
What are the Kang
Do we have
dollars
any
or
prizes for? Sorry, Gary.
So it says so the event will combine a $1.5 million prize pool, and then the winner looks like they get 500,000, and then the rest is then shared. Because the other ones, do you remember it was shared between like the runners up and then the semi-finalists, I think. So yeah, 1.5 million, with the winners to get 500,000. So it's a brilliant chunk of money in the women's game, and hopefully again goes to players,
That
but
could
also
hopefully buy
into the club.
us a good chunk of the 10 players that we need.
I thought you meant just buy us. Yes, that's how. That's how much we can buy the team for at the minute. Dixon, like we'll get out of our group. You don't know. You don't know. It's only 7 players. We can. This is where we thrive. This
Can
is
I just say,
this
how
is
have
where
we
we go
managed
for
to
it.
draw Spurs again? Just how?
Oh, I'm sick of playing Spurs, and Spurs are probably sick of playing us as well. But we were saying it's the London edition and whatever, but surely have Birmingham City be a part of it. Have Crystal Palace, have Charlton,
Yeah.
have some of like the top WSL2 teams as well, in there to make it more exciting, to make it more interesting, because this,
And of
you know,
Chelsea.
Yeah,
and then Chelsea
but
pop in.
Charlton a bit busy this week.
Oh, that's true. That's true. It's all right. It's
Yeah,
happening
but
next
Palace
weekend.
aren't.
Yeah, Palace can join in. Birmingham City can join in.
Uh,
So yeah, it's
uh,
just a
if
shame that
Charlton beat Leicester on Saturday, they're just going to be out in the lash for the rest of the week.
the
Yeah.
whole summer just filled with beer. Yeah. Well, that was another question I was going to ask. Obviously, the playoff this Saturday is on Sky and BBC, so full coverage. So for this one, I mean, Leicester, yes, they lost against Everton. Armaz getting the winner, 96th minute. But Leicester looked the best I think I've seen them, which is, ideally where they needed to be this weekend. But from a Charlton perspective, they've also, they've let the title kind of go out of their grasp. They were in first position for a very, very long time. So they'll be fighting to not lose this as well. So yeah, Gary, if you got any predictions this weekend about who might win?
Of what I've seen of Leicester so far this season, I did think the Charlton were the favourite,
Yeah.
but it is effectively a cup final.
Sure.
And
Winner takes all. Yeah.
um, Charlton have had a slightly longer season, have they not?
Kind of. They started earlier, but then they finished earlier as well.
I don't know. I would like to see Leicester win.
Okay.
Nice to have another Midlands club and not another away trip to London, you know.
Mm.
Uh,
It
uh,
would be
uh,
nice.
I'm just thinking of the early mornings when we're going down to London. We're leaving at like 7 o'clock. You know, if we're going up to Leicester, we can leave at 9.
Yeah, and honestly, those hours make all the difference.
They really do.
Trying to get there and back. But yeah, but as Nick said, that the prize money is getting much better as we grow. Yeah, and that's the good thing about being an independent company. There is more money available. But yeah, Emma, what do you think for the playoff this weekend?
I mean, I'm not really fussed who wins, in fairness, but I
Well,
think deep down, I think I want Charlton to win purely because,
okay.
as a neutral, I think it's frustrating because they were in first for so long and then literally lost it on the final day.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's really frustrating. And they're not a bad club. Like, they have some really good players. So, and Leicester just haven't. I don't know what's going on with Leicester this season. They've just not.
They just look lost, don't they?
Yeah.
They really do. But breaking news: Alicia Lehmann is not available this weekend. She is injured.
She's signing for Chelsea, that's why.
If the rumours are to be believed, yes, Alicia Lehmann to Chelsea. But yeah, I mean, but these are the types of games where like you need an Alicia to pop up with a random goal that no one was expecting. But yeah, she's not available, unfortunately. If they do
that's
score,
got to
it
be
will
one
be
of
Shannon
the
O'Brien. It will be Shannon O'Brien. What was that, sorry, Emma?
That's got to be a moment of the season. Away to Leicester, and Lehmann's the one that breaks the deadlock against us.
That's true.
Yeah, the only
That's
goals
true.
scored all season.
Yeah.
And it had to be against Villa, didn't it? It's probably the team she was more motivated against, to be honest.
So Lehman scored against us. But like for a moment of the season, it had to be Ash Neville playing
Oh
their
my
first
God.
game for Leicester against Spurs and
Oh
scoring the
yeah.
winner for Spurs. It's like, oh,
I mean, we talk about howlers a lot, but I think that had to be howler of the season. If it would make Ash feel better for howler of the season, I can offer her.
An Ash Neville sticker.
oh, I would
Yeah, I had
laugh.
Ash Neville.
Or a Leicester sticker.
Just see what Leicester stickers have got, actually. Hang on. Are they still in club order? Or are they not? Brighton, Arsenal. Oh, Viv in an Arsenal shirt.
Oh,
I do actually have a shiny Spurs shirt. So there we go. I'll send send that to Ash Neville as a reminder of the howler of the season.
You said it's a reminder. She might think it's a wee bit of salt in the wound.
I'm trying to see if I've got loads of Brighton ones. Hang on. Brighton.
I do think that's a
Bristol.
fair point from Nick. She has said that she wants to see Leicester get demoted just so that she can actually go to a Leicester match and see clubs like Newcastle and maybe watch Jordan again.
I mean, you can go to Newcastle anyway. They're only, they play Sheffield. They're only down the road. But yes, I get the point. But yeah, Leicester, Newcastle.
It's annoying that we'd lose a derby, but is Leicester Villa a derby?
Leicester's not a derby.
Everyone claims it is, but it doesn't give derby
It's
atmosphere.
not.
It's only been classed as a derby because they're both Midlands clubs and Birmingham weren't in our
They're
division.
the closest ones that we could possibly get. Right,
They really were because nobody else was in the same division as us.
No,
that's true. The Leicester players I've got Hannah Kane. I've got two of her. Lena Peterman and Sophie Howard and Courtney Nevin. So the only one still there is Hannah Kane. But yes, so Ash, they're on the way to you, all four of them. Have reminders for your teammates. But yeah, I mean, howler of the season, bless her. Not how she wanted her first game for her new club to go. But yeah, speaking of the summer then, so of course Villa always keep their cards close to their chest for this one. Thank you very much. So we never hear rumours, no one's ever linked to us and that kind of thing, but
I like the hour before. And then it's
like the hour before, yeah. The only one we have had live in Coventry. Go to Rugby Barrow. Go. No, not that one. This one. Sorry about the Lego. No, why won't it show the one I want? That one. Yes. Never mind. What am I talking about? Oh yeah, the only rumor we've had is Kirsty. Spurs are apparently interested in Kirsty. So, no, absolutely not. They can get stuffed. Kirsty is staying right here, and I mean, I don't blame them for wanting her because she is incredible, but also no.
It's not available.
I know, obviously, this season Spurs done better than we did, but is Spurs really a step up?
No, because Spurs are like still put Spurs.
But they're building, aren't they?
With us.
They're building.
But we're building. I'm not sure what we're building other than the North Stand. But
Yes, it just it's one of those where we always talk about we can't lose the youth players, but also we can't lose our key players as well. So we hope that whatever's going on, the club don't find themselves in a Buddy Shaw situation where contract negotiations, they won't give their key players what they want. But yeah, hopefully they give Kirsty what she wants to stay, because the stats speak for themselves. We can't lose her. Is there anyone on the transfer market that you've seen will be a free agent, or you've seen as leaving their club that you think, I'd quite like you at Villa? Either of you? You want McCabe? Okay. I mean, odds of McCabe coming to Villa.
but we don't need a left-sided defender, but McCabe is a talent.
No, she is a talent, yeah, no one can deny that.
I personally think it'd be fantastic for someone like Maltby to actually learn from.
Oh, could you imagine? Unstoppable, yeah.
Everybody talks about Lucy Bronze, but McCabe's done it on the other side of the pitch.
Yeah, Yeah,
You know,
that's
if you had those two as your fullbacks, that's dangerous.
Mm.
true. Okay, so we're signing Lucy Bronze as well then.
Yeah, why not?
I would take that
Remember
as well.
my
Yeah, we
seventh
do need a
midfielder?
right-sided defender.
With all of our Monopoly money we're playing with, yeah, why not? Offer a new contract.
That you
Um,
didn't see those Kang dollars on Saturday. I reckon we could get anyone now.
I'd quite like. Is it
Can you
Williams
imagine?
from Arsenal? The goalkeeper, not Williamson. Is it Naomi Williams?
Naomi Williams, yeah, yeah.
Because we need a goalkeeper anyway, so I feel like that'd be quite a nice addition.
Okay. Um, yeah. Okay, and still young. Yes, we
Yeah.
can still.
So we can build.
Okay. Do we not need maybe more of an experienced goalkeeper to push Ellie?
No, I mean, all we can offer is
I,
50p.
No.
Like
I think an experienced goalkeeper would be better.
No,
I
yeah.
think so. I think just for the team that we have, any other year probably Naomi Williams would be great. But I mean,
'Cause
I
obviously
do, but Nick will
Manu's
shout
going
at me.
Because I'd love to sign Manu, but obviously it makes more sense for her to go back home. And you can completely
Zinsberger.
understand why she's going to do that. Yeah. As in, no, you wouldn't want to. But ex-Arsenal?
No. We can break the chain, Emma. It's okay. We can break it.
I'd love to buy Fallon if we had the money. Oh, could you imagine?
at the minute. She's very United though. She's very
Yeah, but she's also very good.
I mean, she is very good. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, we'll keep on the hunt. We'll keep on the hunt for those goalkeepers. But yeah, like you said, we need about 10 players. So really, we need to
If
bring in
anyone's
a
got
good
it, we'll
mix.
have them just for now.
Yeah, if anyone wants to pop over to Villa, we'll bring your boots. Bring your boots. We'll sign you. Tracy's got contracts at the door. We'll sign them there and then.
And plenty of money.
And yeah, plenty of money. Probably get a gift voucher off in the Villa shop as well. You know, throw in
Get a Rachel Daly pin badge.
a Richard badge.
Next, you
tickets
said
to
you
the
could
World
have your
Sevens.
Spanish girl. Because there was that goalkeeper that you like, wasn't there?
Oh,
Yes.
Rodrigo. Oh my god, I butchered that.
Sorry, who?
Rodrigo.
Misa. Misa is fine.
I'm just gonna give up.
Yeah, Misa. I would love Misa. I really would. I can't see her leaving Spain. But yeah, she's.
But
I really rate her.
Birmingham's just as sunny.
Yeah, sure. In some parts of the dream, I don't know. Sometimes it's sunny. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
In fact, if you squint a bit, it's exactly the same as being in Madrid. City,
Yeah.
built up. Yeah, perfect. That's how we're going to sell it. And in fact, just to sell it
Free
even
boots.
further,
Remember that from last week?
Misa, on its way to you, that won't help. Is a nice little trinket. Drew Spence. So, Misa, if you're watching this, you can have this if you sign for Villa. It's a shiny. It's a good one. Okay, so that's what we're doing in exchange for for a good goalkeeper.
Next, give us her choices.
Okay, so Kadina, yeah, I'd like Kadina, Palova, Beth England. Yeah, we said we needed a striker.
Palova.
England and
What's that
Turland are two
squad?
good shouts.
Turland as well. Yes, there's rumours that
'cause
those
United
contract
wanna-
might be ending
But-
as well.
The both know where the net is. Although the only thing is, I'm still waiting on a signing Bonnie Shaw.
Can you
Could
just
you
imagine?
if we signed Bunny Shaw? I think I'd probably die for about 3 days.
I think all of us would. Yeah. Oh, just 3 days. Okay.
Yeah, I'd
You'd
really
resurrect afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what
No,
would we call the holiday? Because Easter's already taken. And what treats are you bringing us?
we need to sort this holiday out,
Scrambled
Emma.
eggs.
Come on.
We can't have Easter eggs, obviously. So scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs.
And it would be called BunnyCon.
Right. Okay.
Hmm.
Keeping with the egg, keeping with a rabbit. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So like a second Easter, essentially, is
Yeah,
what we're
but
going with.
it's better.
It's better because bunny is in claret and blue, not just blue.
Yes.
We're adding the claret. Okay. Okay. Well, hey, watch this space, everyone. I mean,
Uh,
I think that would be.
to be fair, I'd really like to see Martinez from West Ham.
Oh,
Ashley
She's
she's
Young.
incredible.
she's young and she knows where the net is.
No, that's a good shout.
It
Yeah.
kind of keeps in theme of us trying to bring in younger players. And if she was getting some of the same chances that we've had, she's proven that she knows where the net is.
True. Yeah.
But
And then it's how it's all set up, isn't it? Yeah.
but like I said earlier in the season, I would like to see Millie Round getting more game time. Like I've seen what she's done at the age level that she's played so far. She
Yeah.
looks
She's
to be a
dangerous.
talented player. Obviously, this is a big step up, but we've seen how Rachel's taken to it, and give her a chance. She can't do any worse than
Exactly.
what we've already had.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, give her a chance. Bring her up into the seniors properly. Yeah. But it does just show there's a lot of players out there who maybe could be persuaded. Um, Ramirez is attached to Real Madrid. They're apparently going to sign her. Allegedly, however, until things have been signed, fair game. There's also Lilith Berenstein as well. She's free agent from Wolfsburg. But I think possibly, I mean, probably at Chelsea are gonna go after Berenstein. But I'd quite like Berenstein if she wants to come to Villa, that'd be quite nice. So yeah, so there are players about. So hopefully Villa are ready and raring to fight in the transfer market. I mean, Madison Haley, yep, in the chat. Thanks, Nick. She's in a very good bit of rhythm, very good bit of form at Brighton. I don't think Brighton would let her go. I mean, for the right price, maybe, but yeah, she seems very, very settled in that Brighton side. So, fingers crossed that Villa do some very, very good things this summer. And of course, Transfer Tracker is live, whole115yards.com, our parent channel, with all of the latest movements. The only one I need to add is from Sunderland earlier today. They've given Tash Fenton a new 2-year contract. So that needs to be added, but everything else should be up to date. And that is WSL, WSL2, Serie A, and Liga F as well. So all four of them will be up there. Right then, so yeah, so final things. So World 7 starts on the 28th, so literally next Thursday. Doors open at 2 o'clock for those traveller down. I think Villa are putting the coaches on the Thursday, I believe. Yeah. Annoyingly, Villa are only playing one game on the Thursday, and it's against Spurs. Yay!
Yay!
And that's going to be at 6 o'clock on the Thursday. Friday we play it against United at 3 o'clock, and then West Ham at 7 o'clock, and then of course the top two from each group go through to the semi-finals on Saturday, which begin at 11 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, Emma, did you say you got tickets?
Oh yeah, we're going on a Thursday.
On the Thursday, very good. Well, you'll get to enjoy.
Not rich enough for a VIP cabana though.
I'd love a VIP cabana. 175 quid. Get us in there. But yeah, so on the Thursday then, you've got Chelsea Everton at 3, London City Leicester at 4, United West Ham at 5, Spurs Villa at 6, London City Everton at 7, and Chelsea Leicester at 8. So at least you get to see 6 matches for the time that you're there.
And they look like they're going to be really good matches as well.
I think so. It's just got a different energy, hasn't it? It's just got a different
Yeah.
vibe about it. So yeah, no, I'm excited very, very much. So yeah, I think that brings us to the end of our league pod. Because the only other thing we've got to talk about is the World 7. So are there any final thoughts either of you want to share about the season before we go?
We're going to win the league next year.
Win the league next year. Yes, here. Gary, how about you?
I can't share that optimism. But I do hope that we have a busy summer, and
Me too.
that definitely excited to see what comes, because you can't already have the squad that we had lacking a couple of players and let the players lose or leave that we did.
Yeah.
So there
Yeah.
has to be investment, and
Yes. Very much so.
given recent investments, there like yeah, the likes of bringing in Lynn and DeLons and Francois, we have brought in some talented players. We are trying to build something. Um,
Yes.
but we also need to remember it's important to hold on to the talent that we do have, be it Kirsty or Patsy or Lucy or and
Yeah.
when no clubs are going to try and come sniffing around Kirsty, wouldn't surprise me if they try and come around Lucia Kendall as well.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's
wouldn't surprise.
important for us to build their team around them
Yes.
and stop being a bloody selling club.
Yeah. We need to be the one and need to be the club that people want to come to, not just because of, the atmosphere in the squad, but what we can offer. And that's the thing. So building for the future. We know where we want to be, we know where we need to be. And hopefully next season is looking up. But yeah, to our departing players, we wish you the best of luck, and for Lucy Stan in your retirement, wish you the best in whatever comes next for you. And of course to Paula, who devastatingly had to retire early, we hope you find your place, whether that's within football or your next opportunity. We do wish you well. So yeah, it's going to be a very different Villa by the time we come back properly for the new season, before the league starts in September. So, like Gary says, we really hope for a busy summer, and we can rebuild to be the Villa that we know we can be. So yeah, we'll leave it there for tonight. So keep an eye out on socials. Follow the Whole 115 Yards if you don't already. That's going to be your news central over the summer, and we'll have pod updates and things like that all going through that channel. And remember the transfer tracker as well. So yeah, you'll see all our faces popping up. But because it won't be Villa, it won't be on this channel, it'll be on our main channel. So yeah, we'll leave it there for this evening. But thank you so much to everyone who's joined us this season. Hope you enjoyed the quiz earlier. And yeah, stay in touch over the summer, and we'll be back next season. So thank you, good evening, and good night.